Hi, my name is Michael Neese. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at bowmo. I'm joined by Eddie Eisman, the CEO of bowmo. And today we're going to cover two topics. One is, where does artificial intelligence fit in the human resources technology stack? And the second thing we're going to cover is, where does it fit in the HR tech workflow? So, Eddie, let me ask you, where does artificial intelligence fit within this human resources technology stack?
I think it fits right at the front door. Right at the front door within the talent acquisition and recruiting space, as you're sourcing and looking for candidates. The machine is always on 24/7, and it's designed in such a way that it's filtering and reviewing skills at a massive pace, volume. Millions and millions of resumes and profiles it's able to digest and review and read, and then provide a manageable short list of candidates for talent acquisition professionals to engage with and talk to.
Wow. So it's like a recruiter, it's like a candidate sourcer that never sleeps.
Pretty much, and doesn't get affected by the weather or the pandemic or other things that we've experienced the past year or so. It's always
Yes. So it's kind of like the recruiter, the sourcer never sleeps. And when the internal recruiter comes into work, this AI powered sourcer says, hey, here's your short list of candidates that are the most qualified for this job and this job and this job. So I got that right?
that's right. It allows the recruiter to be the recruiter as much as
No.
possible.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Well, sometimes in recruiting, you're taken off course or off track by becoming, by engaging in activities that aren't directly related to filling that role or filling the position, right? By
Hmm.
searching for candidates, maybe marketing to candidates or administrative tasks, things
Hmm.
that, kind of are important in the process and in the workflow, but they're not part of the recruitment process. They're not, you're not talking to candidates, you're not engaging in conversation, you're not preparing someone for an interview or reviewing someone's interview that just happened,
Hmm.
or reviewing the manager's request or having an intake call with the manager, right? So um, the AI helps you stay on course.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I've lived that myself when I was a recruiter or the head of talent acquisition at some pretty big places, that the recruiter's job is not just finding candidates, it's really more about building relationships, but oftentimes your day gets consumed by those administrative activities like generating reports or going to meetings and having relationship building events with hiring managers or the interviewing team, so that because I guess this way is you always have the AI is always working for you to find another batch of candidates.
That's right. So when you actually do get to recruit, you can be as productive as humanly possible.
Mm-hmm. No. Okay. All right. So, and the second topic we were going to cover in this video is, how does artificial intelligence fit into the HR workflow? And so actually, I'll take the first stab at this one.
Sure.
So whenever a new technology arrives, you're trying, um, you can't just throw the technology into the workflow or the process that your particular company has that uses to hire people. The effectiveness of any piece of technology is, how does it fit into the way you do work, which is sometimes called a process. So Eddie and I have mentioned that the AI, one of the natural fits is right at the front door where it's helping you qualify candidates. But to find out where else you can utilize artificial intelligence is to first make a simple map of the steps involved in your hiring process and then your onboarding process. And then look for areas that are tasks that are very repetitive. And that will reveal places where you can make improvements by leveraging technology, whether it is artificial intelligence or some other piece of technology. It's that, just start with making a map of how you do the work now. Did I miss much, Eddie?
I actually couldn't agree with you more. I mean,
Mm.
that's the first step, is to kind of look at what you have internally, look at your process, and sort of map it out and address the gaps, right?
Mm.
And where can the machine, the engine, help you?
Yeah.
You have that map, you can clearly see where and identify the places where it can fit.
All right. All right. Excellent. This has been a pretty juicy topic, and we'll cover another issue in our next blog. Thanks,
I'm
Eddie.
warmed up. I can keep going. Thank you, Michael.
All right. Take care.